So my name's Simon, and I have an ever-growing family, it seems to be, with 2 children and one on its way in the next couple of weeks. We knew when we purchased the house that we wanted to do a new kitchen. It was very compartmentalised, wasn't it, the house? We had separate individual rooms, and to go from the kitchen to where the kids were or where the telly might have been meant going in and out of different doors, and so we knew that we wanted to change the space slightly.
Perfect.
From that first time when we sat down, I was allowed to talk through all my ideas, and I felt like I was genuinely sort of heard and listened to of this is what we want and what we feel that we need. A lot of the process at the beginning was sort of more conceptual, I thought, about what are our requirements, how do we want to live, which way do we imagine our lives, the day to be, because I suppose the idea is not just about sticking an extra few walls on, it's about how is life going to work within those walls once they're built. And at that stage, one of our kids was quite young, and so thinking about getting breakfast ready or cooking tea while the kids were there playing and not having to be in separate rooms, but everyone being together was a big thing. So what I didn't expect it would be was someone that really wants to learn about how the family works and how you want to live in the space. That's what really surprised me from the whole process, was it wasn't necessarily about where do we put this. It goes back to the beginning of how do we want things to work and why do we want this, and then coming up with an idea that solves that problem. The headline emotions, I think, were probably all excitement. And to be honest with you as well, especially with Architecture Unknown, the relief of knowing that it's genuinely being handled by professionals. My experience with Architecture Unknown throughout the design process, and then after the design process through the whole project, was probably one of the best experience I've had with any professional company. And it comes down to one thing, and that's communication. Anytime I had a question, it was answered. I never felt like I was being put to the side or I was too much. Sometimes I had 1,000,001 questions and every single point got addressed, got answered. Genuinely felt through that communication and transparency that it was coming from a place of they cared about me as the homeowner and the person who was going to be living in the space, not about a project that could get listed or on their website. It was not about the project, it was about me and my family and my needs.